Right, guys, how's it going? Tassos Gaming. Nice. It's like 38 degrees today, and I think I'm going to die. I've literally just come out of the gym. I've probably got about 4 to 8 minutes to live, so before I leave this world, let's have a look at the ARMA REFORGER updates. So, they're going to be doing the downtime on the servers between 12 and 3 CST, and they've done a technical statement for minor updates for ARMA REFORGER on Steam. How it goes is they usually do PC and then Xbox after, so let's jump in and see what the case is. Minor update and updates for Steam and Xbox number 7. Attention soldiers, we're going to update the Steam and Xbox version of the game. Blah, blah, blah. We said that 13th of July today as of this video. And then they'll be doing Xbox tomorrow, the 14th of July. This is ARMA REFORGER 0.9.5.95 changelog. Are you ready? I don't think I am. So we got multiplayer, fixed improvements to door network synchronization. The fixed explosion projectiles applying damage to multiple items was optimized. They fixed the NWK movement component exploration would work with the previous value rather than the latest one. Tweaked the login RPLLD of nodes. It could not be found during creation. Does anyone know what this means? Put in the comments below. It'll be very much appreciated for everyone. They've tweaked, regarding a prefab entity ID network serialization, so that'll be the wrong number for a prefab building, I'm guessing, that they can't place, but now you can. And they've added streaming all content of the current cell first logic, so we're gonna need some oxygen in a minute, boys. AI, fixed AI getting stuck in aiming after an attack and investigating. The fixed rotation of AI when providing with a look at location, and added new nav mesh area type for ladders. So, oh, they said a minor update, man. There's quite a little bit going on here. So, UI and localization. Let's go into this. So, they've got a bit of fixed all the way to there, which is changed. So, fixed, disabling enabling a dependency of a mod showed a wrong confirmation dialog. Faction attribute now supports other entities that use the faction controller. Author name in the loading screen. Okay. Multiple strings for localization. Login dialogues need the player's email instead of their username. That makes sense. It's a bit more safe, isn't it? Opening the context menu by clicking the right mouse button on entity did not hide its tooltip. Script error when opening the entity browser. Kick notifications now state the reason why the player was kicked if it happens to be player interaction. So you could be kicked because you've got a high ping, for example. I think it's 300 or something is a limit-ish on here, and then it automatically boots you. So it'd be nice to know if it's your internet, your PC, or it's ARMA's side, server side, anything like that, so that's pretty good to have. They changed the debug info in Entity Tooltips is now based on debug menu. They've changed the visuals of VON UI as well, unified with other HUDs and simplified. The whole widget is about 25% smaller in both X and Y axes. They've changed the icon indicator of continuous transmission, changed to lock. Added feedback, tracker link to the community section as well. And now we're jumping onto the game. We've got some back end, which is all server side. We've got the modding and then game master down there. So let's go through. There's a few on the game there, boys. So fixed on the game. Is it all fixed? Tweaks and then a couple of changes. So here we go. The fixed opening inventory now pins a grenade instead of throwing it. Okay. And then fixed the camera shaking when the player would melee while aiming down the sights. Aiming down the sights, melee, and the camera will go blah, blah. I don't know why. Set draggable to false on all arsenal ammo equipment boxes. Block users from moving boxes into vehicles or inventories. Dropping and transmitting radio would not end the transmission. Spawn inside radio operators. They said they fixed this last time. I take it this wasn't fixed. We'll have to double check if that's actually fixed. So as of today onwards, anyone let us know in the comments if I know that was quite funny, man. I think they should leave that in. There's nothing like hearing someone in VoIP going, "Oh, you're inside me." So, you know, give us a shout on that. Fixed AI could block construction sites. AI were like the first iteration in ARMA, so they were just added in as a basic point and shoot sort of guys. So, but every update has been tweaked to the AI, so they're going to be pretty good. We're going to get that famous ARMA AI eventually. The ARMA 3 AI. If they was on like a mounted LMG or something, they could just take you out a helicopter at 1,000 meters. It was insane. So fixed. In some cases, the building process was not blocked for the player when building was in progress. Reloading while holding the fire button does not break the reloading animation anymore. Okay, so I mean, yeah. Changing fire mode to cancel weapon firing to prevent full automatic shooting with semi-automatic weapons using rapid fire mode changing. The depth camera was not following the player character. Toggling between picture-in-picture and 2D scopes should no longer cause issues. Nice. Pip, HDR, that's picture-in-picture. HDR possibly using an improper camera index. VME when swapping pip scopes. Correct collider materials assigning and fixing to hit effects and decals on the municipal office building. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Fix complex loadout. Did I just read that one? No, I didn't. Complex loadout compositions may break if inserted via request. Spawn item as entity needs a hierarchy component in order to be parented via the spawn parameters parent property. Hotfixed. Ragdoll Y positions not synchronized when streaming ragdolls in. Tweaked the shaking of the turret in ADS while rotating it or the vehicle moving. So while you're in turret, while you're aiming down the sights, the vehicle, I suppose there was shaking. I mean, not like realistic shaking. It was like about have a seizure shake. They've changed the door component table for door factory hall E01 elevator. They've changed the map deactivates. That activates the player camera when it opens or closes. And they've changed the rocket M72 with a new model and rig. Fixes sticking out fins. That is pretty cool. Okay, we've got the back end now. This is all server stuff. So this should really eliminate, man. The servers have been good. Like, have you guys had issues with servers? Put down in the comments below and let each other know. Servers for me have been pretty sweet. So HTTP response queue depletion when joining disconnecting from a modded server to fix potential workshop crash, back-end crash when someone exceeds the data size, and JSON creation fails during save or upload. Checking ping before entering a server browser, back-end service status, test time, value reset on errors, back-end removed the set failed state on error handling response, callback, it was redundant and called already. Tweak support for deleting mods, changed, that one's changed now, and then we've got some added after. JSON API, buffer for local size increased to 1 megabyte. Back-end environment connecting process for clients to be infinite, which allows reconnecting when there are temporary connection issues. Back-end refactor error and timeout calls to get rid. Set failed, set time outed. Back-end all possible JSON, I'm just calling it JSON, JSON, I don't know, man. Pass errors in workshop API results in failed state. Back-end initialization API functions to indicate the environment load is being processed. Hiding an author's content request. Author is blocked API. They've added BattleEye server filter with icons and local string. Added server browser kick dialog failed to error group. Now we're on to the modding. There's only a little bit of modding. So for your modders out there, they fixed the baseboard API project viewport to world missing one parameter in the script declaration. They fixed pivot ID. Oh, there's a hot summer sale as well, guys. So yeah, get on that. Fixed pivot ID being applied to camera transformation in pip scopes. Changed only allow character animation components on Chimera characters. Added option to set pip camera angles for specific kind of optics, and in the game master they fixed clear or destroyed entity action deletes destroyed vehicles now. So there's a lot of stuff there for the average player that is basically saying it's improving the game. There's nothing really, you'll just notice less issues. So you'll be playing the game and something that might have affected you before probably won't affect you now. There's a lot of fixes. It says minor, there's quite a lot in there. UI game fix, change, tweaks, back end, all the server stuff. That's a lot of server fixes, so we should hopefully start to see like the server kick thing, unless for a good reason, is totally eliminated, which will be banging for everyone. Nothing on the Xbox there. Xbox, are you fully back up to 32 players yet? Are you is it better? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well, guys. I'll put the link for this in the description below if you want to read it yourself and go through it with a bit more time. I'm gonna go and take a freezing cold shower, or maybe even plug myself into one of those cryogenic machines, because that'd be quite sick. It might come out in the future when I'm nice and cool. Apart from that, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll catch you next one, guys. Peace.